safety and security provided to all sections of society have ensured that there is a flood of investments from both international and national companies. Industrial production has increased significantly. Further, employment generation also has happened on a large scale. Over the past 8.5 years, IT and industry sector, Telangana has been able to attract investments to the tune of 3,31,000 crores. The IT sector has shown an employment growth rate of 140%. Reconstruction of Yadagiri-Gutta Temple. Reconstruction of Yadagiri-Gutta Temple is a historic wonder. Lord Narasimha Swami is worshipped by all Telangana people. My government has reconstructed the temple in a glorious manner. It is built such that the spirit of the Lord is felt at every corner of the temple. Naming of new secretariat after Baba Saheb Ambedkar. In a manner befitting the new state, the new secretariat building is being constructed. I congratulate the government in this august house for deciding to name the new secretariat in the name of the architect of the Indian Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. To ensure effective governance, the government has provided modern facilities which are on par with international standards. I feel happy to inform you that an 125 feet tall statue of Ambedkar is under installation by the side of the new secretariat. The statue is a befitting tribute to the great B.R. Ambedkar. Similarly, on the opposite side of the new secretariat, the Martyrs Memorial is also getting ready for inauguration. My government has increased the number of districts to 33 to take governance closer to the people. A new integrated district office complexes are constructed in a spacious manner with all facilities. Public safety and security. The people of the state are able to lead a peaceful life due to effective maintenance of law and order. To control the crime, the government has deployed 9.8 lakh CCTV cameras across the state. This is the largest such deployment in any state. The newly established Command and Control Center will help the state to effectively supervise relief activities during any calamity or emergency. The Command and Control Center is established with world-class standards. My government has an equal focus on welfare and development. We are progressing fast along the path of the development. Even though we are only 8.5 years old, we are already a role model for the entire country. There is a discussion going across the country about Telangana development model. My government promises to the people of the state that we will move forward with the same inspiration and sincerity with which we have worked so far. Karuvantu, Katakamantu, Kanipinchani, Kalalepdo, Pasipapala, Nidura, Kanulalo, Musirina, Bhavitavyam, Yento. As penned by brave Telugu poet and the freedom fighter, late Sri Dasarathy Krishnamacharya Garu, let us all strive for the world that is bereft of drought and hunger. Let us all strive to build a bright future that is full of hope and positive dreams for the children. Jaya Jaya He Telangana, Jai Telangana, Jai Hind.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
On a war footing, major, medium and minor irrigation projects were constructed. Check dams were built. My government has built a major multi-level lift irrigation project, Kalishwaram, in a record time of 3.5 years. The project has attracted international attention. When the state was formed in 2014-15, Telangana had irrigation facilities for only 20 lakh acres. The same has increased to 73 lakh 33,000 acres today. The government is determined to achieve the target of providing irrigation to more than 1 crore acres of the land. The target also would be achieved very shortly. The historic Raitu Bandhu scheme introduced by Telangana government has drawn attention across the world. United Nations has applauded the program on the world stage. Telangana is the only state in the country which has offered rupees 65,000 crores to 65 lakh farmers as investment assistance. This historic feat is achieved by no other state, and I am very proud of the achievement of my Telangana government. My government is providing an insurance of rupees 5 lakh to all the farmers of the state through the Raitu Bima scheme. The government pays the entire premium under the scheme to LIC, and not a single paisa burden is put on the farmer. I can surely say there is no such scheme for the farmers anywhere in the world. There is no need to even send an application under the scheme. In the event of an unfortunate death of the farmer, my government ensures that the entire assured money is transferred to the farmer's family within 10 days. This surely indicates the sincerity and the concern of the state towards the welfare of the farmers. Due to the efforts made by my government for the welfare of the farmers and for the development of agriculture sector, paddy production, which was 68 lakh 17,000 metric tons in 2014-15, have now increased to 2 crore and 2 lakh metric tons. The government is buying every grain which is produced by the farmer. Thus, the government is supporting the farmer at all stages. The crop sector contributes 18.2% towards the state GSDP. Now, there is a discussion among the farmers of the country about the agriculture sector development which has taken place in Telangana. Success in electricity sector. When the state was formed, the installed capacity of electricity was 7,778 megawatts only. Due to the enormous efforts made by my government, now the installed capacity has gone up to 18,453 megawatts. The per capita power consumption in 2014-15 was only 1,356 units. By 2021-22, this has gone up to 2,126 units. The enormous increase in per capita consumption of power is a clear indicator of the fantastic progress made by the state. Mission Bhagirath, drinking water to every house. By ensuring that a full stop is put to all the drinking water problems of the state, Telangana has achieved historic success. Mission Bhagirath has been successfully implemented and has ensured that all the habitation of the state gets safe drinking water. The Union Jal Shakti Ministry has declared in the parliament that there is no fluoride problem in Telangana. Dalit Bandhu revolutionary scheme. My government has introduced the revolutionary Dalit Bandhu scheme with the aim of economic empowerment of the Dalit community. The scheme today has become like a north star for the entire country. In the history of the country, after the efforts made by Bharat Ratna Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar for the welfare of the Dalits, this scheme is the only one which is inspired by his work and is aimed as comprehensive development, economic empowerment, and infused with the revolutionary spirit. This is the first time in the history of the country that every Dalit family will get a grant of rupees 10 lakhs. This money is to be used for employment generation by investing in an asset or business. There is no need to repay this grant. In addition to the financial assistance, the government has also established a Dalit Rakshana Nidhi. The aim of this fund is to ensure that no beneficiary slides back economically in the case of a setback to the family. Apart from this, the government has also ensured that the Dalits enter in commercial and business activities by providing special quotas in government licenses. Asara, helping hand for the poor. My government is a human government. By redeeming the promise made during elections to reduce the age of the old age pensions to 57 years, the government has sanctioned lakhs of new pensions. The government is spending huge amount of resources to provide a safety net through Asara to various segments of the poor such as single women, differently abled, BD workers, filarial patients, dialysis patients, etc. Welfare of tribals. When Telangana was formed as a new state, the proportion of various communities in the state population underwent significant changes when compared to the combined state. My government has accordingly increased the reservations. The proportion of ST population to the total population in the combined state was 6%, and accordingly they had reservations. Post-formation of the new state, the proportion has increased to 10%. As per pledge made to the Adivasis and tribals, my government has ensured that the reservation to STs is increased to 10%. There was a long-standing wish of the ST people to have their own administration in the Tandas and Gudams. To meet this popular aspiration, my government has made 2,471 Tandas and Gudams into Gram Panchayats. With this, a total number of 3,146 tribal representatives are working as sarpanches and are ruling over their habitations as local administrators. Welfare of BCs. Welfare of Golla. To rejuvenate the rural economy, my government is providing special assistance to the rural artisans and other communities who are dependent on traditional livelihood. The government has taken up the massive program of distribution of 7,30,000 sheep units with a total outlay of 11,000 crores. Today, the shepherd community of Telangana has the largest number of sheep in the country. To meat production, Telangana is ranked 5th in the country. In meat production, Telangana is ranked 5th in the country. Welfare of fishermen. My government has taken up large-scale encouragement of the fishing sector. This is done by taking up the fishing activity in the newly formed reservoirs constructed for irrigation and other water bodies. The fish are grown in these water bodies and tanks, and the fishing rights are given to the local fishermen community only. Welfare of textile workers. My government has taken up a number of welfare measures to rejuvenate the badly neglected textile sector. Today, we are able to provide adequate work to handloom and powerloom weavers. The government distributes crores of saris to women of the state during the Badukama festival. All the orders of the manufacturing of these saris are given to the handloom and powerloom workers under the Cheneta Mitra scheme. 50% subsidy is given on chemicals and yarns, and insurance coverage of 5 lakhs is provided under the Nethaluku Bima scheme. The entire premium for this scheme is being paid by the government. Welfare of toddy tappers. My government has introduced 50% reservation in wine shops for toddy tappers. The tree cess on toddy trees is abolished. Furthermore, even the old dues were also written off. There is an accidental insurance of rupees 5 lakh provided for the families of the toddy tappers. The government is introducing Neera as a soft drink, thereby creating additional employment opportunities for the toddy tappers. My government is providing free electricity up to 250 units for laundries and saloons. With these measures, the government is ensuring the welfare of washermen and the barber communities. Prior to formation of Telangana state, there were only 19 BC residential schools. My government has increased the number of BC residential schools to 310. This is aimed at ensuring the BC communities get good quality education. The government is constructing 41 community halls for the welfare of BC communities in very prime lands of Hyderabad. A few of these buildings will be inaugurated soon. Welfare of women. The father of the Indian Constitution, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, said that the measure of the development of a country is the progress achieved by the women of that country. My government is implementing a number of welfare measures aimed at improving the lives of women. Under the Arogya Lakshmi scheme, the government provides nutritious food along with eggs and milk in all the Anganwadi Kendras of the state. The Arogya Lakshmi scheme was appreciated by Niti Aayog. The Anganwadi workers of Telangana are amongst the highest paid in the country. My government has increased the honorarium being paid to ASHA workers from 2,000 to 9,750 rupees. The government has increased the salaries of home guards, Anganwadi workers, ASHA workers, and all the other contract and outsourcing employees along with the government employees. Telangana is the only state in the country which has provided such an increase in wages and thereby ensured that even the small workers get fair treatment. My government has introduced 33% reservation for women in state civil police jobs. The innovative She Teams program aimed at controlling eve teasing and violence against women has shown excellent results. This program is much studied and other states are also replicating the same. Kalyana Lakshmi and Shadi Mubarak. My government provides financial assistance towards marriage expenditure of girls from poor households. Under the scheme, an assistance of 1,116 rupees is provided. So far, 12,469 girls have benefited under this program. Welfare of minorities. My government has earned the trust of all communities